The IDA Indigenous Desert Alliance, we're a member-based organisation. We work to support desert ranger teams and land management organisations in that area.
What the rangers do is probably one of the most important pieces of connecting with culture in terms of a modern day role for our mob. They're proven to be the safekeepers of the land, and it's really good that the modern rangers and national parks people are looking towards the desert rangers to understand how they've protected for country for such a long time, and for us to be able to create a space where that work can continue is a really amazing thing for our organisation.
When rangers and land management organisation groups come into the city, they're usually going to places like stakeholders, government, resource companies, funders, and usually a lot of that space is quite corporate. And when we're not feeling safe or feeling a little bit shy or shame, we can't be our authentic cultural selves.
The vision for the Desert Hub for me is so they've got somewhere to bring their people into the city and feel comfortable.
Bringing the desert into the city of Perth to educate people. The desert country is unknown to politicians. It's a big thing about putting it on the map.
The Desert Hub needs to reflect desert people and their place on country. We went through a really fantastic co-design process with members of the IDA.
So we had people from 5 different parts of the desert involved in the design aspect. We just all came together and we just shared all of our point of view and opinion. It was a good mixing of different ages, from 20-year-old to a 70-year-old, and different backgrounds.
And so you could actually see that intergenerational training happening, which you think, how amazing would that be if we could actually do that within our own organisations, to have that knowledge passed down in a way that empowers those people to make decisions within the organisation.
Probably the key learning that I found on this project has been the whole process. Coming into this process, as a project manager, you're always trying to get things done quickly. This one was almost putting the brakes on, stopping, reflecting, spending a lot of time at the beginning, having the proper yarning and understanding what we need to do for the outcomes, and then seeing that whole process translate through from that whole journey to the final outcome here.
They've really captured the spirit of the country in terms of colours and the materials that have been chosen to really make people coming from country into the office feel at home and get that progression from country to sort of corporate Australia.
And it was very much a collaborative effort. So the design elements such as the arrival sequence, the fact that there is a fluid walking journey through the space.
It almost feels like you're walking into one of the landscapes where a lot of the rangers would be working on. So it's a great little sort of transformation space as you head into their workspace. You're going through this sort of meandering desert feel and then slowly progressing into the office.
It's amazing. The differences between the two areas, walking in here gives you that really welcoming feeling, and then the collaboration area gives you that real sense of relaxation and sort of a space that they could get together and talk and communicate and collaborate.
So the thing I love about this project is 100% of the furniture is reused or repurposed.
And when the ranger groups come here, they feel at home.
Having that connection down here helps them bring their spirits with them to protect them. Come into a safe space and obviously do what they need to do their business, have their connections and their yarns.
I think I nearly started crying. It's been a long time coming, and a lot of yarning, a lot of talking, a lot of imagining of what it would be. So actually walking in the door and going wow, and being hit with colours from the desert was very emotional, and I was very proud.
The IDA project, the Desert Hub, has been a really important project to a number of people in our office. Adam, who is not with us anymore, was leading this project in a really passionate and vibrant way. There's a bittersweetness about him not being able to see the completed project, but a real beauty to know that the things that he envisaged have come to fruition, and that there will be life that comes from this space and energy.